Canyon, and our next stop is Main Street, U.S.A. We'll be taking a short detour through the Grand Canyon and Primeval world. Just a friendly reminder, folks, no flash photography.
The next leg of our journey will take us along the rim of the Grand Canyon. It's a mighty long drop to the canyon floor, so for your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Be sure to watch your kids and no flash pictures, please.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today, but it wasn't always that way. Right now, as we travel back in time, back to the fantastic primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. Now steaming back to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you'll be leaving us here, stay in your seat till we come to a full stop. And remember to gather all your personal belongings, including the young'uns if you got any, and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We surely hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back and see us again real soon. For those of you traveling on, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we steam on through Fantasyland, You may want to take one more look at the majestic Matterhorn Mountain and the happiest breeze that ever sailed. It's a small world. Ahead of us lies the future. Well, I guess we all know that. What I mean to say is, we're heading into Tomorrowland, where everything is possible. If you look overhead, you might catch a glimpse of a monorail. When Disneyland introduced the monorail back in 1959, it was the first big operation monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere. Winding the lowest is the Autopia, where drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of a car, and no license is required. If you've ever wanted to jump an astronaut, then you might want to stop at Space Mountain and Star Tours, where they got some newfangled flying spaceships that'll launch you into the deepest reaches of space. And you can ride them if you got the mind and the nerve. Well, folks, we're now arriving at the Tomorrowland station. If you'll be leaving us here, just stay seated till we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings and step carefully on the train. Thanks. Have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Disneyland Railroad, everyone, for your safety, please stay seated at all times with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train, and make sure little ones are seated away from that open center aisle of the train car, or they can be placed on an adult flap. Our next stop will be Main Street, and first we'll make a detour to the Grand Canyon. So please, as a courtesy to those around you, refrain from using any flash photography or video lighting in the dark after that. Thank you.
To those joining us, welcome aboard. The next leg of our journey will take us along the rim of the Grand Canyon. It's a mighty long drop to the canyon floor, so for your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Be sure to watch your kids and no flash pictures, please. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash. Primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. just even back to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you'll be leaving us here, stay in your seat till we come to a full stop. And remember to gather all your personal belongings, including the youngest if you got any, and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour. We surely hope you enjoyed the travel with us and that you'll come back and see us again.
Welcome to Main Street Station, everyone. This is your stop for Main Street U.S.A. We'll maintain the park. As a friendly reminder, though, this station's very low and it doesn't have any ramps and only has stairs, so if you have a stroller or wheelchair, you're probably going to want to pull it up so you get to the bottom of the railroad, everybody. Thank you for joining us this evening. Just a quick reminder, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train, and please make sure no children are sitting away from the opening of the train towards the center of the aisle. Thank you.
To those who just joined us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch the steering. That's the nice looking numbers. We're now rivers of America, and into the American bloodstream as it looked more than a century ago. This area is so rich with natural beauty and wildlife. You can see why the urban centers were inspired to do great. These scenery is just like the U.S.A. did, from the comfort of a genuine steam-powered train. Iron horses were started responsible back in the 1800s.
Just a quick reminder, folks, please remember to remain seated with your hands on seat and legs inside the train until we come to a pause and change stop. This is going to be our stop for making Toontown. You may depart here for Toontown as well as Santa Fe. Now is a good time to check out Toontown since it will be closing early tonight due to the fireworks.
And say hi to Mickey for me. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot.
We will now be underway. Please remain seated with your hands on seat and legs inside the train and please keep small children away from the trail towards the center of the road. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch your kids. ¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. As we steam on through Fantasyland, you may go it's a small world. Where everything is possible. You look over there, and catch a glimpse of a monorail. When Disneyland introduced the monorail back in 1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere. Winders below it is the Autopia, where drivers of all ages can get behind the wheels of the car, and no license is required. If you ever want to become an astronaut, then you might want to stop at Space Mountain and Star Tours, where we got some brand new flying spaceships that launch you into the deep reaches of space. And if the ride is got to mind, well, folks,
Please remain seated, folks, until we come to a full and complete stop. This is going to be our stop for Tomorrowland Station. So you may be right here for State Tower, Innovation, Star Tours, the Monorail, and much, much more.
just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Please have you seated away from any of the vehicle openings. Also, please keep your arms, hands, legs, feet, and anything you don't want to lose inside the train. Please supervise your children during the trip. Thank you.
But at least we know it's never below us.
Yeah, you need to get a break. They run you ice.
That?
They run you ice.
Yeah, we're doing Yes, have a great time.
To those who just joined us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the Splash Mountain, where every day is a new mountain. If you look real hard, you'll just find your laughing place. We are now passing over Primeval, where Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear make their homes and embark on fun-filled adventures. Although this land was made for critters, human-type folks are always invited to stop in to visit. Traveling along the rivers of America and into the American frontier as it looked more than a century ago. This area is so rich with natural beauty and wildlife. You can see why the early settlers were inspired to move west. We've seen this view just like many of them did, from the comfort of a genuine steam-powered train. When these iron horses first started crisscrossing the country in the 1800s, the time it took folks to reach the West dropped from months to a matter of days. But steam-power not only fueled trainers, but the dreams of a whole new generation as they set this great frontier.
Donde estaba allí la estación de Monorail, entonces ahí nos vamos a bajar. Donde anduvimos sí, porque aquí no me puse otra vez, está cerquita el submarino del Monorail, está cerca. Sí, me estás pasando los carritos y todo eso.
This is also the nearest stop to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disneyland characters and stories. If you leave us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. Y'all have fun and say hi to Mickey for me. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot.
Lap, you not have them standing on the bench or on someone's lap. And please have them seated away from any of the vehicle openings. Also, please keep your arms, hands, legs, feet, and anything you don't want to lose inside the train. Please supervise your children during the trip. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we steam on through Fantasyland, you may want to take one more look at the majestic Matterhorn Mountain and the happiest cruise that ever sailed. It's a small world. Lies the future. Well, I guess we all know that. What I mean to say is, we're heading into Tomorrowland, where everything is possible. If you look overhead, you might catch a glimpse of a monorail. When Disneyland introduced the monorail back in 1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere. Winding below us is the Autopia, where drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of a car, and no license is required. If you ever wanted to become an astronaut, then you might want to stop at Space Mountain and Star Tours, where they got some newfangled flying spaceships that'll launch you into the deepest reaches of space. And you can ride them if you got a mind. Well, folks, we're now arriving at Tomorrowland Station. If you'll be leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings and step carefully from the train. Thanks.
On the bench or on someone's lap. Do not have them standing on the bench or on someone's lap. And please have them seated away from any of the vehicle openings. Also, please keep your arms, hands, legs, feet, and anything you don't want to lose inside the train. Please supervise your children during the trip. Thank you.
To those joining us, welcome aboard. The next leg of our journey will take us along the rim of the Grand Canyon. It's a mighty long drop to the canyon floor, so for your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Be sure to watch your kids and no flash pictures, please.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
But it wasn't always that way. Right now, as we travel back in time, back to the fantastic Primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. We're now steaming back to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you'll be leaving us here, stay in your seat till we come to a full stop. And remember to gather all your personal belongings, including the young'uns if you got any, and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We surely hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back and see us again real soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the next stop is Main Street Station. This station has no ramps on the stairs, so please wait till you're off the platform before you approach a stroller or wheelchair. Also, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop in the station. Thank you. Seated at all times, keep those arms, hands, legs, feet inside the train. Supervise your little ones, make sure they're seated away from the openings of the train if their feet do not touch the floor. In which case, you can have them sit on the opposite side of you, away from the opening of the train, or on your lap. Our next stop will be New Orleans Square.
Hello, folks. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're now embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland, followed by a visit to the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. We got a lot of traveling ahead of us, so remember, for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Uh-oh. Did you folks hear that? Sounds to me like we've reached the wilds of Adventureland, where you just might run into a lot of savage critters out there, including lions and tigers and tiki birds. Everybody best be on the lookout. You never know just what may show up.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we get our way here to New Orleans Square. Please remain seated. Just stop and celebration. This will be your stop for attraction. Many adventures of what you can do. Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Time. As well as the world famous Jungle Cruise. Stay seated once again, folks, until the trains come to a full and complete stop inside the station. You'll be staying on board with us. We do have a full station at the, over here in New Orleans, so we ask that you please scoot down to the very ends of your benches there, so that way we can accommodate as many. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad, folks. For your safety, please remain seated at all times. Keep your arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the train. Supervise all little ones. Make sure that if their feet do not touch the floor of the train, that they are seated away from the openings of the train on the opposite side of you or on the left. Next stop will be Tomorrowland Station.
Watch your kids. ¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we steam on through Fantasyland, you may want to take one more look at the majestic Matterhorn Mountain and the happiest cruise that ever sailed. It's a small world.
They don't even have like a union or anything like that. It's just like on the job. Yeah.
Ahead of us lies the future. Well, I guess we all know that. What I mean to say is, we're heading into Tomorrowland, where everything is possible. If you look overhead, you might catch a glimpse of a monorail. When Disneyland introduced the monorail back in 1959, it was the first David-operated monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere. Winding below us is the Autopia, where drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of a car, and no license is required. If you ever want to become an astronaut, then you might want to stop at Space Mountain and Star Tours, where they got some new fangled flying spaceships that launch you into the deepest reaches of space. And you can ride them if you got the mind and the nerve. Well, folks, we're now arriving at Tomorrowland Station. If you'll be leaving us here, just stay seated till we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings and step clear from the train. Thanks. Have fun in the future.
So now arriving at Tomorrowland Station, please remain seated until the train has come to a full and complete stop inside of the station. This will be your stop for attractions such as Star Tours, the Adventure